It's Week 17 of the National Football League. And up next, we'll see Trey Benson. He's the NFL's ultimate red zone back and your leader in rushing touchdowns. It's the Snowhawks and the Commanders, and it's all up next.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Or should I say Dean Olson, because tight end U doesn't happen without you. And we've got a great matchup here. We've got two of the best at your position in the current game right now.
And Mike, when I came into the league, almost 20 years ago, there was a handful of really elite tight ends. But doesn't it just seem, especially over these last couple years, every single team, at least the ones that make their mark and find themselves in the playoffs competing for Super Bowls, have a legitimate number one threat at the tight end position. It almost feels like if you don't have a tight end, your offense is missing a key piece. I know I'm biased, but at tight end U, man, we make no mistake about it. We think we are the most important position in football, and you're not going to convince me otherwise.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today, and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. The throw on the run is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's just such a tough throw. That's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. It's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion. The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. 3rd and a yard, it's Daniels. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Throwing again, Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Play to the opening drive coming up. And now they face 3rd down. They send the tight end in motion. He'll get this out to the left flat. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line. And 4th down is coming up. York's kick is good. And the Commanders are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Benson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. And that will be a first down. Handoff, and it's Benson running right. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. At the Commanders' 30-yard line. Now this time they'll look to throw. This one caught by Ricci. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. That's the first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a first down. Here's a run. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Snowhawks. That his first touchdown this year. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Snowhawks move out to a 7-3 lead. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through 1. It's a close game early on. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Dell motioning over. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. This one complete to Palmer. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. So, fourth down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to let this one go deep. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down. A give. Here's Benson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
They'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Benson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
It's second and 8.
They'll go again with Benson. Has some room inside the 30. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And he'll be taken down.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down.
He slams it in there, and he is in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Snowhawks. Cardi now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Snowhawks extend their advantage to 14-3. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Commanders' offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with first and 10.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to air this one out, and he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, Daniels. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10. Here's Daniels. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, but he really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. They'll go. Here's Daniels. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis. And it's the Bucs who are out in front at halftime. Bucky Irving, a touchdown run in that first half. Next, let's get over to Baltimore to check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they've got the lead in their matchup with the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Ravens trying to hold on and claim victory. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie. See what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The Browns locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. These two teams leaving the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike
Pretty
Tirico
interesting
and Greg
first
Olson.
half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Snowhawks offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. They'll come up here first and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. They'll run. Here's Benson. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up second and 2.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Snowhawks. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Daniels. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Here's a toss as they look to run, and the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there, a loss on the play. Here's a 2nd and 12. Dell motioning over. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Got his man at the 6. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. On now, Cade York for the point after. His kick is good. And the Commanders get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. The Snowhawks offense and running back Trey Benson getting ready for their next drive. You can see he's closing in on a rushing title, the league leader coming into the final 2 weeks of the season. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 77 yards. It is a touchdown. The extra point from Carney is good. And the Snowhawks will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Here's Carney now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Palmer now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll have a first down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Throwing now, Daniels. This one complete right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Daniels gonna throw again. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Throwing again, Daniels. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And a short pickup, too. About the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. This one caught by Ricci. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They try the right side with Benson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
13 more yards. That's another San Antonio first down. 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Benson. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5. Now it is 1st and goal. Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And he will score again. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Snowhawks. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Snowhawks will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Palmer now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On the move, past the 40. And he's going to take this one all the way into the end zone. There is a marker down. We're going to get the call, but I think this one is going to stand.
Offside, defense.
Now it's York for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Commanders are able to cut into the deficit. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. And the defense has it.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a rip.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Daniels to throw on second down. That's to the sideline and intercepted. And he is going to score! A pick six for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now Daniels. This one complete to Palmer. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. They'll throw with Daniels. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. To throw is Daniels. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. To the air again is Daniels. He's got Dell for that one. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First down, Commanders.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 15. First down, Washington.
Daniels now on first down. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. What can they do here on third down and 7? From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a first down.
And the Commanders' first down.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. Here we go. One final play. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They move to 16-0 on the year. They have a chance next Sunday to become the first team to finish a regular season 17-0. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.